Are you guilty of over-servicing your customers? Do you constantly deliver more than they pay for, and more than you absolutely know that they have really signed up for? Because I think one of the big challenges with running your own business is you want to deliver fantastic service. You want your customers to love you. You want people to think that you are fabulous at what you do. And you want people to think that you're value for money and that you care and that you're a really good business. But very often what that can lead to is you giving away more of your time and more of your profit than a customer is really due. And the impact of that can actually be a real drain on your own business. So it can happen very easily. And in many cases, what happens is that a customer doesn't quite know exactly what they've signed up for. So they just ask for something a little bit more. And it can seem a bit harsh, a bit sort of rigid to say no. So it's very easy when somebody wants just that little bit more, it's very easy to just go along with that and believe that that's giving great service. And it is giving great service. But it's when that becomes a regular and consistent thing. And before you know it, you're actually delivering twice as much as the customer is paying you for. But because it's only gone up slightly by tiny little increments, it can be really hard to reverse out of. So a couple of key things I would say is, first and foremost, make sure that your customers know exactly what they have signed up for. Make that really clear to them up front so that there is no confusion part way through the process. And when you have one of those incidents where a customer comes and asks for something which is really more than they're paying for or is outside the scope of what they've signed up for, then one of the easiest ways to handle that is to say, actually, this is over and above your contract or what you signed up for. I will do it for you this time, but just to let you know, next time I would need to charge you. Now, obviously, you could go straight down the route of that's outside of your contract, I will need to charge you. But a lot of people are not comfortable with being that rigid. So if you're not that comfortable, just make it clear the first time it happens that that actually is where the boundary sits and that next time round they'll have to pay, and that nips it in the bud and it stops it happening repeatedly. So what you need to watch out for is if you are somebody who over-delivers, and I would say that over-delivering always comes with the best of intentions. It's always done because you want to really help a customer, because you know you can help, you see the value in what you do, and because you want to give them a great service. But it comes at a cost. So when you are delivering more than somebody is paying for, it crushes your profit margin, it steals your time, and it can make you feel quite seriously undervalued because you end up over-delivering. The customer hasn't noticed you over-deliver because you've not pointed it out, so they don't really appreciate it. So you actually end up feeling like you're a bit of a mug. But also the big end point of that is often if you're consistently over-delivering, then you may well find yourself in a place where you no longer have the time or the energy or the focus to really work on your own business plans. So your business ends up suffering twice over. You're suffering twice over because you're giving more than people are paying for, and then your business is suffering because you don't have that time and that energy to focus on your own business plan. So my key advice to you would be make sure they know upfront what they've signed for, and then make sure that you deliver what your customer is paying for and deliver it well. But you don't have to over deliver. You do not have to be at your customer's beck and call and do absolutely everything that they could possibly ever want from you. Make your customer happy, but also make sure that you and your business are happy at the same time. So I hope that's given you a little flash of inspiration today about the challenges of over-servicing and how you can nip it in the bud. If that's something that really resonates with you, then I would love to hear back from you in the comments or reply to the email or comment on social media, wherever you're seeing this video. I'd really love to hear your thoughts on this and how it might help you. Thank you, folks.